One stripe white belt versus the average guy. That's a good question. And I think the answer really explains the difference that martial arts training makes. A one stripe white belt, like that's the lowest rank, right above the starting rank of a white belt, right? So you come to class, right? If you're trial class, you join the school, you get a white belt. Clean, nothing on it. Then you start training. You learn the basics, all right? First couple hours. You learn a couple takedowns. You learn the most basic positions, mount, side mount, back mount, full guard. You learn the pass, you learn the sweep, you learn the escape, the basic positions. You learn some basic submissions. And after like 10, 20, between 20 and 50 hours, something about that, you will earn your first stripe, right? One stripe. It needs 4 stripes or between 100 and 200 hours to gain your blue belt. Usually between a year and 2 years. That's a realistic timeline, though some people set the bar for a blue belt much higher to win more white belt tournaments. So 20 to 50 hours, right? About, let's say, 3 months of training, 3 to 6 months of training, right? And you're almost unbeatable for the average guy at that point. If you are a one stripe white belt and you see somebody joining and you are a one stripe white belt and you get dismantled by everyone else, like by a 3 or 4 stripe white belt or a fresh blue belt, he plays with you however you want. And you feel like the smallest fish in the pond when being in randori, being in the class. And the purple belt or a brown belt is beyond imagination, you know. Yeah. But then somebody new joins, right? And you train with them and you're like, wait, whoa, stop, man. Was I like that? Was I like that? Or untrained people like can they even move? How can they even dress themselves in the morning? You're like, wow, that's how they behave, untrained people. That's how I behaved like 3 months ago. Can't be. But it is so. It is so. One stripe white belt, you will take him down. He doesn't even know how to defend, right? You're gonna kimura him, armbar him, Americana him. He doesn't even know how to defend, right? He's struggling a bit. He's flailing his arms around because he's the new guy. And you're like, wow, I already learned a lot. Like, wow, that's jiu-jitsu, man. That's jiu-jitsu. One stripe white belt, you will beat the guy 10 kilogram heavier than you, 10 centimeters bigger than you. If he's untrained and he's joining class, wow, he will think you're basically a black belt.